Based in Klang Valley, Malaysia, InTune Outsourcing offers a complete finance and human resource business process outsourcing BPO solutions tailored to fit the needs of our clients. We have served clients from northern to central and southern region of Malaysia, as well as overseas clients from Indonesia, Singapore, Australia, and United Kingdom. With extensive experiences across online and offline businesses, chain businesses, non-government associations that spread across various industries such as food and beverage, education, IT, jewelry, security, fashion, healthcare, consulting, coaching, training, manufacturing, construction, development, property management, and many more under our belt, we are able to serve a wide range of customers from small, medium, to large businesses alike. Whether you are a startup enterprise or you operate on a much larger scale, our team of experienced professionals have the skills, capabilities, and flexibility to deliver and scale according to your specific needs based on an agreed plan and structure. As your strategic finance and HR partner, InTune assesses where your business is against your business directions and requirements to recommend effective solutions to bridge those gaps for you and your business to achieve your business goals and growth.
Hi, I'm Jocelyn. Today we're going to talk about our employee self-service system. In short, it's also known as ESS. Inside the ESS, we have the employee handbook, HR memos, pay slips, EA forms. All these employees can help themselves. They can refer to the employee handbook, any HR memos that has been issued throughout the year. They access their own pay slips, EA forms for the past years, and also they can self-update their personal details, like if they have a newborn or they have moved house, they need to update their address. Any new skills or education acquired, they can also update inside the ESS. Any new achievements or trainings that they have attended, they can also update in this portal. On top of that, they can also view the calendar of all the public holidays that the company observes. Also, they can view who is on leave. Before the MCO, everything was in the office. It was on our server in the office, and we had a lot of difficulties accessing it during MCO. So after moving our payroll system to the cloud, it is now accessible from multiple locations. Any staff can process payroll while working from home. On top of that, we can also allocate multiple user access. Different levels of staff will have different level of use. We can assign simple user access or admin access so that they can do all their payroll work from home. Our e-payroll system can even do payroll recon and multiple report formats. In these multiple report formats, we can set by department, by location, by category, and all these will be especially helpful if you have many outlets that you want to see the report format by the outlet. How is each outlet performing? The e-leave system is a system to apply leave without filling up any forms. Imagine those days when you fill up forms and then you have to give to your supervisor to approve. Right now, it is all on the cloud. So you just apply leave and then your supervisor will get a notification to approve the leave. It is accessible 24/7 and you can track your leave balances on your own. You don't have to ask HR to let you know how many days leave you have. The e-leave system can generate multiple report formats. It gives you an analysis on the frequent leave types as well, especially when an employee takes a lot of leave, unpaid leave or sick leave, and you want to know how many days has this person taken. So on top of that, employers have the option to set the leave policies, like how many days in advance to apply leave. They can set all sick leave must have an attachment of the MC.
If you're looking for a solution in human resource for your company, InTune is your best choice.
Good evening, everybody. It's InTune evening again. Yeah, so InTune have created this Freedom series designed to help and support SME owners to achieve freedoms in their business. My name is Alex Wong. I'm the founder and also the marketing director for InTune. And today I have my colleague David with me, and we're going to share with you about HR and payroll. We have spoken about finance, so today we're going to speak a bit about that and see what are some of your pains, SME, and how we InTune can be a support to you. Without further ado, let me bring in my colleague David. Hi, David.
Hello. Hi, Alex. How are you doing?
I'm good. I mean, it's a rainy day outside and it's pouring.
Yeah,
But
rainy day.
we hopefully with this we can reduce some of the pouring pain of our SME. So I'll let you introduce yourself and have some airtime.
All right. Hi. Good evening, everyone. Go-getters and business owners and my friends and family. Welcome to the live talk. We are talking about the pain and gains. And without further ado, let me introduce myself. My name is David Lim. I'm one of the senior sales exec. All right. It was nice to meet you all. We're going to talk about the pain and gains of HR and payroll today.
Okay, so let's jump straight in. Let's talk about an overview of payroll. Like, what is it?
Okay. So Alex, can you put on the slide about payroll? All right, that's great. So what is payroll? So basically, payroll is by definitions can be written as a process of paying employees. You know, those entrepreneurs who have to pay the employees in terms of their commission, their basic pay. It's also a procedure to create a list of the paid employees lah. As so like the working hours, pay estimation, and entrepreneurs have to pay them on time, like before the end of month and so forth. Yeah, and also entrepreneur able to record the expenses of the payroll. Yeah, and no doubt payroll is a prime expense for any business entity, and it's very important as well.
And payroll has also become more and more complex over the years. Last time we only have EPF and SOXO. Now we have EIS lah. We also got HRDF lah. And I think over the years, there's also PCB, where employers are required to deduct a certain portion of the employee's pay and to remit it to IRB or LHCN as part of their tax payment.
Yes.
So you have a case study for our viewers, right?
Yes, let's look it up. All right. This is my case study when I meet with the client. So basically, the service provider. So this prospect, he go by a manual calculation. They do all the calculation in Excel sheets with all the fixed formulas there. And then, but the client won't know the software of the Excel might change from time to time, and the formula might not be even consistent. You know, so because not only that, by inputting manually, it will also not only that, it will also can be result in mistakes as well.
And I think it also get worse with vaccination, because party A have this kind of formula link, party B not very sure, then they go and fiddle with it, then the whole thing go out of control.
Yes, correct, yeah.
So how did we how can InTune bridge this gap and solve some of these headaches?
Okay, so what we offer, we have a system for it. So everything will be recorded via the cloud, and you know, everybody can see it, and it's very transparent.
Yeah, and actually with software, it's not very expensive. I think a lot of people always think that all these payroll or HR software is very expensive, given that it's required by every company. When you subscribe to any of our package, it will automatically come with the software. And in fact, today only we have a client who called us, "Ayo, I'm not sure whether my ex-staff have issued EA form and they do everything in Excel. So how would we know?" And then even for us that we just took over from them, we also don't know which is the accurate amount to be, even we want to churn EA form for them. So that's the danger where a lot of company, they think that using Excel is good enough, and that's where a lot of all this nitty-gritty pain starts to kick in as they move on in their business.
Yeah, correct. Yeah, imagine you have to submit the Form E, CP21, 22, and CP30 sounds like a character from Star Wars. The one, a lot of CP numbers.
Yeah.
Mm. Yeah, so
So
by using our service, employee no need to be headache of all the terminologies and what to submit. Mm.
okay. So let's talk a bit about the benefit of payroll outsourcing.
Right. Yeah. So can I see a slide? All right. So what is the benefit of payroll outsourcing? One thing is to boost productivity. You're able to focus on money-making activities as well as other department will do their own thing. Let the payroll run its own lah. So basically everything is automated. And of course, number two, we human will tend to make mistakes. So with this payroll system, we will have the opportunity to minimize the errors. Okay. Thirdly, of course, is very cost saving as well. Fourthly, it's all about data security. Okay, all the details and whatnot, the figures are really safe from other public eye. Fifthly, is no stress. So employees no need to have all kind of stress on how to key in, and then have to remember all the terminology and things like that. And number six is view the payroll continuity. Okay, and number seven is less on paperwork.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
for some of you who've seen our intro video, we have this HR management system that's integrated with payroll. It covers everything that what David talked about in terms of minimizing error. The system itself is linked to a claim module system and a leave module system. So if they take unpaid leave or they take leave above certain things, the system itself will help to manage some of these limit as well as some of these things. So in terms of security, because when you are putting outside and as a service provider, we don't really have that connection with the staff who get what pay. So in that sense, confidentiality is very, very safe. And continuity happen is because InTune will always be here. Our staff may come and go. As an organization, as a payroll outsourcing provider or a HR provider, we are always here. And we take care of some of the pain of our SME client by us hiring the extra. So when you outsource your services to InTune, we generally have 2 to 3 layers of staff handling one company, as opposed to a lot of SME, they have one staff handling accounts, HR, payroll, and admin. And I think that's where the productivity sometimes could be at risk because they are not specialized on it. So yeah, that is a great
Yeah,
summary
correct.
about the benefit of payroll.
Yeah, sorry, Alex. I just want to touch about the data security because
Sure.
it comes to payment slip whereby we receive, and then you just have to key in your last IC number. Then you open at your own convenience.
That's perfect, and sometimes when even like me now is the time to pay tax, right? I can just log in and then download my EA form and have all the
Yeah.
that. Yeah, when the HR email me, where did I put the EA form? Last time used to be kalam kabut, just trying to look for the
Correct.
form. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was really helpful.
Mm-hmm.
Anything
Yeah.
else you want to add on before we move on to the next?
Yeah, sure. You can move on to the next.
Okay, so we spoke about payroll. If now let's talk a bit about HR. What is the difference between HR and payroll?
Okay, all right. So basically, HR is about managing humans. So basically, it's a department within a business that's responsible for all things that worker related, humans related, like recruitment, vetting, selecting, hiring, onboarding, and training. And human resource, I think it tends to be the shadow of the founder of the director lah. Yeah, correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, so in terms of staff management, performance management, productivity management, basically, I
A lot.
think as long as we are not dealing with machine, the next biggest resources in a company is actually human. And
Human, yeah,
human is
correct.
one of the most challenging resources to manage. And that's why HR is here. And yeah, so in terms of HR scope, we cover from all range in terms of in supporting our client from like what David said. Okay, so let's have some
Yeah.
case study and look at it.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, then the slide. Okay. All right. So basically, I've encountered a prospect doing the marketing and advertising. So this entrepreneur have a lot of budget, but do not know what to do in the HR. So the one thing is less knowledge about HR lah. So she is new in the HR process. Number one. Number two is also very crucial that she also not aware about HR letters in compliances. Because she knows what she does best, advertising and doing those food blogging and stuff like that. She know all this best, but unaware about the HR letters in compliances. And not only that, recruitment without planning. So I believe every entrepreneur have to plan. So once we recruit, what's next? Do the onboarding letters, the orientation, and the letters that I think she overlooked about it. Yeah. And lastly, very common, have no software. Yeah. So they approach us, so we give them the Painadol, so everything is soft. Yeah.
Yeah, so usually when some of our clients who doesn't have all these HR process, and they may issue terms which is not in compliance with either the labor law or the industrial law. When something happen, is where the pain will come. Like some of them will forget about. They may still operate from maternity leave is 2 months instead of 100+ day, which is the current one. Anyone below 4,000 is entitled to OT. They may still think that it was based on the old rate and they don't pay OT. So when the staff goes to labor office or go to industrial court and they claim, is when they realize, got this thing one. And I think that is where the challenge is, because most business owner, you guys are great at running your business and operation, but when it comes to all this back end thing, it can be very, very lecce. And sometimes the HR letter that we use could be outdated. In fact, today we were just having a management meeting. We had a lawyer firm actually engage us to do their outsourcing. Because this lawyer firm, they don't actually do any employment related matters. They don't have a legal expert on employment matters. So even their handbook, certain clause were not up to date in accordance with the latest Employment Act and the industrial law. So these things happen. So I think that's very important to have that whole structure and the whole compliant things in place.
Yes.
So we have another case study, correct?
Yep. We have a next one. Staff management. Yes. So basically, I went to a automotive office. So basically, sell those car accessories, headlights, things like that. Yeah. So basically, they are new in the HR process and uses the traditional ways of HR. Well, basically, they want to know the attendance of the staff, right? Guess what? Just look at the WhatsApp group who comes in and who report at 8:05 a.m. and things like that. Very traditional way. Yeah. And not only that, we also have the staff issues of coming very late. I think due to the traditional ways that the staff have taken advantage. Also reminds me those days, right? You do the punch-in card, right? So actually, there will be a colleague to punch in for you. Actually, you can edit the punch-in card those days. Yeah. Okay, and not only that, and then my prospect wants to tune in a proper way for HR. That's why they engage with us. Yeah.
So how did we resolve some of their pain? What did we implement and how do we close the gap?
So how do we implement? We show them the new way and the software. Having the software, then you can see the staff attendance. The staff cannot chew too long because once you use because our software is also not only can be used in the desktop and also in the handphone. You can mark your attendance and the GPS setting in the office as well. Yeah.
Yeah, I think nowadays the new system are very changgih I think all
Canggih
this
already.
about WhatsApp and punch card has a lot of
Yeah,
having
correct.
some of these. Some of our clients even use fingerprint, so it's very hard to get someone to borrow their finger and print it for them in that sense. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, let's see the next case. Right, so this is a professional service. This okay. So this prospect in the midst of expanding for a new company, so there are lack of extra hands for of course HR services. This company realized that they want to start fresh. They want to do a proper one in the new company. So that's why they engaged with us, because maybe previous company they're not we're quite disorganized in a way, but now they have a lot of money, then they want to expand to a new company, so therefore they want to start afresh with a new another entity, to be, and not only that, to be equipped with all the technology revolving and updates revolving around us, so every entrepreneur must to keep update lah, basically.
Yeah, and that usually happen as well in expansion, because a lot of the, I mean, this is not really a SME. This could be a larger
Yeah.
LME, where they is always having the resources available, as compared to having outsource providing like us. Like we have a team of HR and finance, about 20 of us. So anytime we have the spare resources to cater for expansion and grow with our client.
Yeah. Okay, let's see what's next. Any other case study? Yes, the food manufacturer. So basically, went to a food factory or selling abalones and seafood. So basically, this food manufacturing businesses, they run very fast. So they have always have the packer, the one who carry all the stuff. The stuff will be like very rough and tough lah. So the problem is the HR staff has resigned. No one monitor them, the staff, in this fast-paced environment. So this staff have a lot of issue and have always a lot of delinquent stuff as well. All the very naughty stuff, might didn't do work and things like that. A lot of them. Yeah.
Yeah, I think for the lower level, the staff I would say worker management. It's not even staff management, and
Worker management. Yeah.
to manage worker, especially low skill foreign worker, it requires a very hands-on approach. And for a manufacturing, this is very, very crucial, and HR becomes a very, very important department in monitoring their performance as well as their productivity, because these people come in chock-a-block. And even maybe, like, I remember one of my client friend, he has 1,500 workers, and even if each worker is only 2,000, his payroll per month is 300,000, and that haven't even 3 million, and it haven't even include OT. So once you add OT, the amount can be very, very scary. So in a fast-paced environment where all these workers, it needs to be very tightly monitored and tightly managed.
True. Because we also have the service on handling the delinquent staff. Either one of the team to have a call or have a coffee one with the staff and things like that lah. Or if things get worse, she will send the love letters. Red letters, warning letters, and so forth.
Okay. These are some of the common pain that a lot of our SME have in terms of HR related. Sometimes the payroll could be okay, but it's managing human that requires support in terms of counseling, staff performance, staff discipline, and staff attendance. These are, while it's very, very small, sometimes it can be very, very major headache. It can be a major migraine. Okay.
So I think I urge the viewers, entrepreneurs out there, I think you can't manage alone. You must have like a human resource department. It's not a one leg kick lah. It'll be very hard for it. Yeah.
Great.
Okay. All right. So what's next?
So what are some of the benefit of outsource?
The benefits of HR outsourcing. Yeah. So basically, All right. So basically, first one is to be aligned with compliances. I believe me and Alex have discussed over a case that the letters have to be in tune with the compliances, the tax and the labor law. Yeah, that this new entrepreneur might unaware about it. Okay. Number two is all about maintaining the staff morale. Okay, HR is able to do like maybe like a bit of counseling with unhappy staff or dissatisfactory staff. Yeah, hopefully can maintain the staff morale. And also last week, our HR also organized a Raya a Raya open house. I think that this also can gauge with the staff morale lah. Thirdly, of course, this is very direct. It's cost savings with HR outsourcing, right? And also number four is progress management. Okay, we are able to monitor all the performance of each staff, whether it's the attendance. If the attendance is low, means something wrong lah. Something wrong. We need to have a chit chat with the staff or a coffee. Okay, and always take EL and stuff like that. There's and number five is all about risk management. Okay, like what if suddenly there's a mistake occurs on the staff, the staff plans to sue the company. So HR is the one who step down to help to manage the risk. Okay, so number six, saving time. Okay, entrepreneur have a peace of mind while getting us all to handle your human resource issues and matters. And not only that, also less than on paperwork. Imagine the days, Alex, when I want to do the claims, do MC. I have to write down on the paper, and then you have to walk how many steps to the HR, then pass to you. Yeah, I mean, those were the days.
Before that, you still need to get approval. And if the
and they have
manager
to
or
wait
the
approval.
supervising here haven't approved, it's stuck. And I think there are times where the leave doesn't get updated to HR on time, and maybe sometimes this staff already, some of them even have resigned already. Then only HR realized, oh my God, we haven't booked in some of these leave, so we overpaid the ex staff and extra compensation on the leave. So these are some of the headache and migraine that still happen up to today, especially for those who are doing it manually. And like you say, if there's some go on WhatsApp, they don't even know whether these stuff actually got applied in the system or not. Maybe I just put in WhatsApp, Alex on leave today, but I never applied. So how, without having an HR team, how would this be closed loop? So I think this is where the benefit of HR outsourcing is. At least we will prescribe you some of the system, and at least there's 2 or 3 layers of internal control when it comes to managing all these staff attendance and staff progress that you mentioned about.
Yeah, indeed, correct. So by outsourcing, you can just do your claims and do your attendance anytime and anywhere, also within your fingertips. Now no more the carbon and the paper already, which pose a risk and maybe duplicate things like that. Yeah.
Okay, I think we wrap up. We have it pretty well wrap up between the payroll and HR. So let's wrap it up in summary for our audience.
Okay, sure. All right, so HR payroll in summary, of course, is bringing in the stream of ease. So imagine the payroll will be running for you. What if that staff who in charge of the payroll suddenly resign or something bad happens, things like that. Things unexpected might happen in this way. But by engaging the payroll outsourcing system, so we will have a stream of ease as well, right? Not only that, you will get to access to the specialized team, right? You have all the teams to be connected with you, and not only that, it also produce efficiency there because there are minimal. There are no mistake or minimal mistakes basically. And henceforth, it's also a very good news for entrepreneurs. They're able to focus on what they do best, which is focus on the profit-making activities.
I think it's all very well wrapped up. Yeah, basically is to leave. I always tell business owner, leave your back end and all this compliance, all this paperwork to us. You focus on business and be assured that we are a team of professionals that are specialized to run your team. So like, for example, your HR matter, you will always refer to the HR department, not the finance department. However, in a lot of company, it's a one-leg cake. It's also the HR, it's also the payroll, it's also the admin, it's also the finance, it's also the accounts. You know, it's also the tea lady sometimes. Yeah.
Wow, then the staff also need Painadol, I think.
Yes.
Generally.
Yeah. So I think sometimes that's where the pain is lah. Okay. So with that, we wrap up our Freedom series today, and we today covered HR and payroll in specific. So business owner, as part of our Freedom series, is designed for you to get information about how you can seek freedom via outsourcing. So if you need to contact us, you can get us through our Facebook, InTune Outsourcing, or you can contact via our phone or WhatsApp at 018-288-2209, and you can look for the handsome gentleman David there, or you can visit our website at www.intune.my. So inside our website, we also have a live of our previous live and resources regarding HR, payroll, as well as finance. So with that, I want to take this opportunity to thank you, David, for sharing, and thank our audience for giving us an opportunity to share with you what we do.
Welcome, Alex.
With that, I'll play an outgoing video. Any last word before I play an outgoing video?
Oh, not only call us, do visit us in our office. We can have a coffee right outside. It's at Puchong. I think this Puchong area is spoiled for choices with a lot of eateries there. Coffee will be on me if you come and visit us. Me or Alex. All right.
Yeah.
So,
and we have even reserved parking for you.
Nice. Yeah. Yeah, because our area, very hard to find parking, but we have a specialized, dedicated parking for our guests, our clients, prospects. Yeah.
Okay, with that, we're gonna end with an outgoing video. Have a great evening and see you again soon. Bye.
Right. Goodbye, everyone.
Hi, I'm Jocelyn. Today we're going to talk about our employee self-service system. In short, it's also known as ESS. Inside the ESS, we have the employee handbook, HR memos, pay slips, EA forms. All these employees can help themselves. They can refer to the employee handbook, any HR memos that has been issued throughout the year. They access their own pay slips, EA forms for the past years, and also they can self-update their personal details, like if they have a newborn or they have moved house, they need to update their address, any new skills or education acquired, they can also update inside the ESS. Any new achievements or trainings that they have attended, they can also update in this portal. On top of that, they can also view the calendar of all the public holidays that the company observes. Also, they can view who is on leave. Before the MCO, everything was in the office. It was on our server in the office, and we had a lot of difficulties accessing it during MCO. So after moving our payroll system to the cloud, it is now accessible from multiple locations. Any staff can process payroll while working from home. On top of that, we can also allocate multiple user access. Different levels of staff will have different level of use. We can assign simple user access or admin access so that they can do all their payroll work from home. Our e-payroll system can even do payroll recon and multiple report formats. In these multiple report formats, we can set by department, by location, by category, and all these will be especially helpful if you have many outlets that you want to see the report format by the outlet. How is each outlet performing? The e-leave system is a system to apply leave without filling up any forms. Imagine those days when you fill up forms and then you have to give to your supervisor to approve. Right now, it is all on the cloud. So you just apply leave and then your supervisor will get a notification to approve the leave. It is accessible 24/7 and you can track your leave balances on your own. You don't have to ask HR to let you know how many days leave you have. The e-leave system can generate multiple report formats It gives you an analysis on the frequent leave types as well, especially when an employee takes a lot of leave, unpaid leave or sick leave, and you want to know how many days has this person taken. So on top of that, employers have the option to set the leave policies, like how many days in advance to apply leave. They can set all sick leave must have an attachment of the MC.
If you're looking for a solution in human resource for your company, InTune is your best choice.